Why we can't wait for super sci-fi anime Vivy Fluorite's Ice Song. For the last few weeks, we've been intrigued by Vivy Fluorite Ice Song, the new original anime debuts this spring, and what we don't know much yet. We love what you've seen so far. The breadcrumbs we get are leading us to some interesting implications. We don't get to know the whole truth of the story until April. Until then, here's why we can keeping our own eyes fixed firmly in this upcoming title. It's for the creator Ray Zero, already being won over by the romance, fantasy, horror of Ray Zero. He has intriguing characters, a multifaceted plot, and a hefty dose of terrifying psychology. Writer Taipei Nakasuki knows how to spin a tale, so whenever he comes out with something new, we're interested. Nakasuki's direct-to-anime project already hints that they're playing with subject matter that both beautiful and terrible, and more on that in a moment. If it's anything like ReZero, then holds a lot of promise. And considering series scriptwriter Eiji Omihara and also on board, he looks like we're due for a lot of that vibe. Wait Studio will bring the beautiful animation. Writing is important, but so are visuals, and we heard that Wait Studio will be handling Vivy. We were super excited. This is a studio that first brought us Attack on Titan, after all, and responsible for Carbonated Iron Fortress, possibly the prettiest zombie series out there, a sentence we never thought we said. What we see so far, thanks to short concept videos, is just what we've come to expect of Wait Studio. The mix of interior futurism and gritty war is right up their alley, and we can wait to see more of that in action. Hints of eye drama as we progress further into the future, because face it, we live in the future. The idea of artificial intelligence as we see it and sci-fi feels, while lacks sci-fi. For what we've been using real world AI for decades is now especially dramatic. Our interpretation of it is artificial consciousness continues fascinating, and it looks like that's exactly what Vivy is going to give us. AI is prominent keyword in advertising. This is definitely a futuristic setting. Plus, these Detroit become human SQ blue circles indicate the artificial nature of some characters. And what's more interesting still is what the presence of that AI means. An exploration of duality. So far, everything seems to have a kind of duality to it. From the key visual itself to how the protagonist introduces herself, there appear to be two forces at work. When Vivi speaks, she refers to herself as Watashi, I, but subtitles indicate one of the two meanings of Watashi, AI, or Vivi. In other words, they are two of our protagonists. Whether that's literal or metaphorical, we don't know yet. Could this be an AI gaining sentence or something more convoluted? We won't know till the premiere. We're always here for more original anime. A lot of anime comes from a manga or light novels. That's understandable. A lot of them are popular and benefit from adaptations. But it seems nowadays that fewer and fewer anime only projects get made, meaning there are fewer and fewer anime that can fully surprise us. That's what most exciting we know about Vivy except what the studio chooses to show. There's no anime or light novel to turn to. We'll all be watching together at the same speed, and we will discover the show's secrets side by side. That's a rare treat these days. What's got you more excited about Vivy Florite's Ice Song?